It's prime time. It's prime time. Talk TV. Talk TV. We're letting you know.
Hey, welcome back to the channel. It's your man Prime Time, and you already know you're on Prime Time Talk TV. And yeah, I'm back at you with another good video, and you already know the routine. Once you enter my house, wipe your feet off, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos like these.
For Prime Time.
To this day.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? How about it seems like everybody is still mad with Terence Bud Crawford. Man, so many people and channels, fight enthusiasts, boxing fans, and casual fans are going on and on and on about how they're mad, they're upset, they're not getting the Spence and Crawford fight. Man, oh man, I get it. I understand. I'm with y'all part of the way. But see, I have a different insight that a lot of people don't have, and I have a business insight of the boxing world. And let me tell y'all this. The boxing world is not pretty. The boxing world business part of it is not for the weak of heart. Boxers have been bamboozled, hoodwinked, underpaid, undervalued, underappreciated, and just thrown under any kind of situation they could possibly do, even while putting their life on the line. In the ring, in the gym, training, sparring, working out, running, jumping, doing cardio, doing so many hours and hours of repetition of boxing and training over and over all of their lives. And then when they finally become a free agent, they try and go out into the business world to learn on their feet what they didn't get a chance to do in the boardrooms, in the meeting rooms, at the big table. They didn't get that chance. So now this person or this fighter gets the opportunity to be at the table, to sit at the table. He's not treated accordingly. And of course, you can expect that, right? But a lot of people on the outside looking in don't think about all the different variables that comes with doing business with your talent. Well, some of you should, but then some just don't care. Some people just, I just want to see the fight. I'm with you. I'm not against you. I'm with you. I want to see the best fight the best. I want to see the undisputed fights. For far too long in boxing, we have been deprived of so many undisputed fights. It's ridiculous. I mean, we can go back to the beginning of time, all the way up to what the Klitschko's, Lennox Lewis, all those guys. So many fighters didn't get a chance to fight for undisputed because of who had the belt, because of the politics of boxing, because of not being connected to the right manager and the right team to get you in those type of meetings, in that type of room, in that type of ring with that type of fighter. And now you have Terence Bud Crawford doing this on his own. For the very first time in his life, he's on his own as a fighter, as an experienced fighter at that, with a very, very beautiful resume. But as we all know, when you do everything, a lot of the times, something will fall in the cracks. Something will go malnourished that he should have nourished this way. You should have done this way. You're going to learn on your feet, and you're going to make mistakes when doing things new for the very first time. I'm one of those, I'm just a pro-optimistic. I mean, you can show me, tell me this, that, and the third, but I still will give people the benefit of the doubt. And this is what I'm doing right now, y'all. I'm giving Spence Crawford fight the benefit of the doubt. Now, hey, it could be true. Crawford may just don't want to fight Errol Spence. He may just don't want to risk it. He may be the Bud Crawford that everybody is saying that he is. He may just be the Bud Crawford that Bob Arum was talking about, that it's hard to sell him, it's hard to do this, it's hard to work with him, it's hard to convince him, it's hard to get him in the ring with these fights, it's hard to sell him, it's hard for him to sell himself. I mean, you can look at the flaws of a man's life all day long, as well as your own, as well as my own. But what I'm here to point out to you guys is that sometimes it's not the boxers. Sometimes it is the money. Sometimes it is the politics of boxing. Because, honestly, didn't nobody give Terence Crawford any kudos for fighting Sean Porter. I remember people say, oh, he's not going to fight Sean. Oh. But see, when people say derogatory things, they excuse themselves from those. They don't even bring that up no more, and they dare you to bring it up, to point them out on their flaws. Because I remember hearing that. Oh, he ain't going to fight no Sean Porter. That fight ain't going to get made. I guarantee if I go through people's social accounts, you can find some of it, but then a lot of it been deleted. But I will say this much. Everybody plays a part in a fight getting made, and everybody play a part in a fight not getting made as well. And that's just the bottom line to it all. It may be a little bit swayed more to this guy's, realm of, he don't take these fights, yada, yada, yada. But, I am just one of those people to where, it's going to have to, it's going to have to be some years and years, maybe like 4 or 5 years from now. If this fight don't get made, then yeah, I'm going to drag my man. I'm going to drag whoever's at fault. I'm going to drag him. But as of right now, I can't do that. Just because of my morals as a fan and my morals as a balanced human being, of knowing that, hey, everything in this world that we know of isn't what it truly seems to be sometimes. And sometimes what we see is what they want us to see. And we just go off of the projection of it. You had Andre Ward come out and say that he disagreed with what Sean Porter said about Terence Crawford. Basically saying Terence Crawford needs to shut up and just take the money. And Andre Ward disagreed. He said that, hey, for far too long, fighters have fought their way just to have a seat at the table. And now you telling me you don't want Terence Crawford to open his mouth? So, hey, everybody has their take on how this situation has unfolded and how it's progressed and how it fell apart again. But if you remember correctly, Canelo and Caleb Plant fight was on, then it was off, then it was back on, and then they made it happen. So I'm just being one of those pro-optimistic type of guys that say, hey, it ain't over till the fat lady singing. I ain't heard her singing not one note. I ain't even heard her humming yet. Now, granted, we saw the interview that, Terence Crawford just did, on the Brian Custer show and yada, yada, yada. We saw his interviews. And he basically told it's up in the air. It don't matter. It can happen. It don't, it ain't going to stop his legacy. Yada, yada, yada. I mean, I feel all that, but you got into the 147 for a reason. You held the belt for a reason. Now, if you ain't going to fight, then relinquish the title. Give it up. So somebody else in the 147, like Boots, Ennis, Stanionis, Keith Thurman, Trenice Ugas, any of those guys, or Virgil Ortiz, can get that title. And then we'll have a real tournament for that title. But it would be a shame that, both fighters disagreed so much with each other that they didn't get this fight done. it would be a shame that they were to miss this moment of this fight happening. And, you know, you heard Eddie Hearn, you know, he was saying that, you know, people think that this is a big fight, which it's a big fight on paper, but far as the digital numbers, they don't believe that Crawford will pull his end of the bargain far as the numbers go because of how he was portrayed by Bob Arum in Top Rank. Now, you know, beginning of this year, Terence Crawford had a lawsuit on Top Rank, but hearing recent rumors is that he dropped the lawsuit now. So that means most likely they settled. He got some change for his brain. And, you know, he moved on. He's with now Black Prime Boxing. And they're going to be doing a pay-per-view on this boxing app. First black-owned boxing app. And a lot of people are saying that Blue Blood Sports TV is part owner of this app as well. And, you know, hey, they plan on doing big things. And another good announcement is that Chris Cyborg will be fighting on Black Prime December the 10th, y'all. Crazy. She gonna be boxing. Yeah. They said the new era of boxing is in. Wow. That is huge. I ain't even gonna lie. I haven't even seen any major outlet media advertisement for this. So I hope Black Prime does know the lingo of advertising and know that they have to invest money and advertising dollars on cable channels, network, ESPN, sports channel, whatever channel brings the most viewership and numbers for boxing. That's who they need to be advertising with. So I hope they got some people on their team that know exactly what they're doing, and they're not just hoping that Blue Blood fan base off of YouTube is going to, you know, buy all of the buys off of that. You know, they're gonna have to seek out elsewhere, not just there. But hey, I'm proud of them guys. You know, I'm proud of all of them. Blue Blood, Terence Crawford, even Chris Cyborg for joining up with him, Adrian Bronner. So it looks like, hey, Black Prime Boxing might be trying to do something for real, on a whole nother level. Like, wow. So anyway, that's all I got for you in this video. I'm definitely going to keep you up to date with everything that happens and any other news that progress. So you already know the routine when you leave my house. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these next latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. And definitely go to the website, primetimetalktv.com, and copy you some merch. All right, y'all. Peace, love. I'm out. Till next time.